This is Max Prime, and today we're talking about Stargirl. That's right, Stargirl Season 2, and I wanted to more or less talk about the character The Shade. That's right, it's been revealed that in the past couple episodes of Season 2, Richard Swift has made his way into Blue Valley, and our new JSA is trying to figure out who is Richard Swift. Well, in the last episode, we see that the group actually discovers who Richard Swift is. They discover who the Shade is, what his background was, and initially, I thought that the character in the show was pretty on point to the characters in the comic books, because the Shade, or Richard Swift, is a comic book character that was made actually in the 1940s for National Comics, before there was a DC Comics. He first appeared in the pages of The Flash, that's right, and he debuted as a villain, but then they kind of revamped him after the Golden Age, because he initially could manipulate shadows, but then they kind of came back and changed his character to this Victorian-era immortal who gained the ability to manipulate shadows and immortality from an unexplained mystical event. Actually, Shade was ranked like the 89th greatest villain of all time in comic books, which is crazy. Shade made his first live-action appearance actually in the third season of The Flash. The Shade appears, of course, he appeared a little bit in the season finale of Stargirl, Season 1, and then we have him actually played by Jonathan Cake in now Season 2. Of course, his main powers is that the Shade can manipulate shadows. He can travel through shadows. That's right, he can travel through great spans of distance. He can jump from one point to another as long as there's darkness there. And the most important fact of the Shade is that he's an immortal. Where in the show, in the last episode, our crew thought that they could take the Shade out. They could defeat the Shade. I believe Stripesy makes a comment about how Stargirl's staff could actually immobilize the Shade. But then, as you noticed in that episode, they really didn't know what to do with him. All they could figure out was well, we can imprison him. They can't kill him like Icicle Dude or the other old members of the Injustice Society. No. Like I said, the Shade is immortal. And also we learned that the Shade in the show actually has a different type of goal in mind. He wants to get Eclipso back, as we've seen in the last episode, and it seems like their interests will slowly align as we, find out where Eclipso is, as we've seen in the previous episode. And I think the Shade and the JSA will both kind of converge on Eclipso. But I think with the Shade appearance in the CW show is pretty awesome. It's pretty interesting because he's a very, very powerful DC villain, DC character in comic books and now in DC TV. What did you think of the Shade's appearance? This is just a brief, quick rundown of the Shade character. And again, I really liked to see this Golden Age character appear in these episodes. And of course, we'll see Richard Swift, aka the Shade, in more episodes. If you like more videos like this, hit the like button, hit the notifications bell, and of course, subscribe to the channel, share this video, comment, like it, and let me know what you thought about the Shade. I'm Max Prime, and I'm out.